In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to return blank instead of zero for empty cells in Excel. Open the workbook you want to work on. In this sheet, the issue was in the pay column. You can see zero showing in cells D3, D5, D7, and D8. Those rows have an empty hours worked cell or an empty hourly rate cell. So the formula is calculating a zero instead of leaving the result blank. Start with the first method, which updates the formula so it returns a true blank whenever one of the input cells is empty. Click cell D2. We're going to replace the current formula with a new one that checks both input cells first. Type equals IF, I, open parenthesis, OR, O, open parenthesis, B2 equals 2 quotation marks, comma, C2 equals 2 quotation marks, close parenthesis, comma, 2 quotation marks, comma, B2 times C2, then close parenthesis. The full formula is equals IF open parenthesis, OR open parenthesis B2 equals 2 quotation marks, comma, C2 equals 2 quotation marks, close parenthesis, comma, 2 quotation marks, comma, B2 times C2, close parenthesis. Press enter. This formula works by checking whether either B2 or C2 is empty. If one of them is blank, Excel returns an empty string instead of a zero. If both cells contain values, Excel multiplies B2 by C2 and shows the pay amount. Now click D2 again so the updated formula is selected. Move to the small square at the bottom right corner of the cell. This is the fill handle. Double-click it to copy the formula down to the rest of the data, ending at D9. Once that fills down, look through the pay column again. The rows where either hours worked or hourly rate is missing should now appear blank instead of showing zero. Rows that have both values entered should still display the correct calculated pay. At this point, the formula-based fix is complete, and the blank result is coming directly from the formula rather than from a display setting. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more quick tutorials. There is also a broader way to hide zeros, and this second method works at the worksheet level instead of changing individual formulas. Use this when you want every zero on the current sheet to be hidden, including zeros from formulas, typed values, and pivot tables. Go to the top left corner of Excel and click File. In the menu on the left, click Options near the bottom. This opens the Excel Options dialog box. In the list on the left side of that dialog, click Advanced. Now move over to the right-hand side and scroll down until you reach the section called Display Options for this worksheet. In that section, find the checkbox labeled Show a Zero in cells that have zero value. Click that checkbox to clear it. Then move to the bottom right corner of the dialog and click OK. As soon as you do that, every zero on the active worksheet is hidden. That includes the zeros that were previously visible in the pay column. To confirm the setting, click a spare empty cell anywhere on the sheet, type 0, and press Enter. That zero will also stay hidden, which shows the setting is affecting new zero values on this worksheet too. This worksheet option works differently from the formula method. With the formula method, the pay cells are actually returning an empty string, so the result is built into the formula itself. With the worksheet setting, the zeros still exist, but Excel does not display them on that sheet. This setting applies per worksheet, not across the whole workbook. If your workbook has multiple sheets, you would repeat the same process for each sheet where you want zeros hidden. In the same display options for this worksheet section, there is also a sheet picker dropdown, which lets you switch to another worksheet setting from that dialog. After using either method, the result is that the pay column no longer shows zero for rows where hours worked or hourly rate is empty. With the first method, the cells contain an empty string, which means the blank is coming from the formula. With the second method, every zero on the worksheet is hidden, no matter where that zero came from.